Hello again, everybody. Here we go again. Java Coast, yet another episode. And this area here that we're surveying, this is my new build location. And this is Game Geeks. So if you Google pixel art circles, there's lots of free to use resources out there so that you can actually draw a circle. And highly useful. So you can play around with those settings and get circles of all sizes. And we're just marking out the area here, just marking the center points, where we're going to add our own Minecraft circle. And the primary blocks we're using, this is polished stuff, are all pulled out of the trial chambers. So a lot of polished tough bricks, and copper. And today we're building a windmill for our food storage system, and eventually we'll put in some farmer villagers in there. And you can see we're just making concentric circles. This is the first level, so we'll put an observation deck to walk around with, and we're using spruce and polished tough floor, chiseled tough bricks, and of course tough bricks. Here we're using polished andesite because the core reason for all windmills is to grind grains. So we got to put a big grinder in the center. And the whole reason that windmills have their giant wind apparatus is to turn the gears for these grinders. Really, like it's a medieval age industry. So everything's industry sized. I like the polished andesite. It's a clean looking block for our clean grindstone. And we're going to use more of it later on for some Minecraft gears. So that's the grindstone and the grinding chamber down below, which is the core heart of any windmill or watermill. The next transition will be our tough bricks. Again, thank you, trial chambers. And I haven't completely decided. I'm feeling it out as I go for how tall I want the first floor. The first floor is going to be primarily storage, so a whole lot of chests are going to go down here. And the second floor would be where I'm going to stick a bunch of farmers as residents / workers and crew. And I'm going to leave window slots along the perimeter. So I'm just following the circle and beefing up every section where a window would be blocked. So the single spots, we're not going to put windows in the flat spots because there's going to be like the wind shaft for the windmill goes right over top of that. So you're not going to have a big view of nothingness. And I also need some blank walls to stick chests on. So. Now here, thanks to BOO, I got turned on to the idea of basalt and polished basalt. The polished basalt has lines running right through it, which is just perfect for shafts. So we're going to take the polished basalt and make a shaft. Now for your own windmill, before putting that shaft up, measure out how high you need the center to be, because that shaft's got to reach your center shaft that goes out to the windmill vanes. Okay, and you can see the lines really give it a clear path, makes it look like a column. This section here will be the doorway. Those blocks might get pulled out, yeah, but for now we'll just stick them in. That doorway's looking just a little bit short to me. Okay, I'm gonna pull that up another level, and then we'll transition it again with the chiseled. So it goes chiseled block, and then 3 bricks, and then we'll go another chisel block on top of that. Technically it's chiseled tough bricks. Okay, we'll carry that on, and it'll give the, just that bit of trim really gives the building a nice sense of being finished and deliberate construction. You can see the bottom of the pillars, they've got a little bit of the chiseled trim as well. And I really like the square pattern at the top and bottom of these bricks. Makes for pretty floor and ceiling tiles. Okay, connect them up, make it look like the building's firmly supported and architecturally, that's the word, sound, that it's strong. It's not going to fall over in a windstorm. So we'll run these as the support columns. And then in between, in all those gaps, we'll just put wooden planking. Okay, you can see the nice contrast between the polished floor down below and then that line at the top and bottom of the chiseled, and then of course the regular tough bricks. Each of those holes will close in with spruce planks. Oh, missed a couple gaps here. Easy enough to fix. And we're gonna have to leave a gap for a stairwell, because there will be a second floor to this. As I mentioned, that's where the farmers are going to hang out. Because after all, this is going to be my food storage facility. And, well, I should rephrase that. For crops. It's not going to be meat storage. It's just going to be everything that's growable. So that's wheat, beets, potatoes, carrots, pumpkins, and melons. Okay. Making the half slab stairwell coming down for a nice easy descent. Then we'll get it to turn the corner here. Not sure what I'm going to do behind the corner yet. There we go. And then test it. And then... Ow! Nope. Structural support beam makes it that I can't walk up and down the stairs using this pattern. Okay, stairs have to be more steep. Well, that's simple enough to do. So instead of half slabs, we'll just use the regular staircase. Yeah, no problem. And of course, test it afterwards in case we didn't foresee something else. These things happen. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Lots of stairs. There we go. That's still the first floor. Don't forget to light it up. Don't want to be visited by mobs as you do your construction. And of course we want to leave a lot of spaces for chests. Because the chests are, after all, that's what the storage of the food's going to go into. So we've got the spruce planking, stairwell up and down, and the chiseled supports. This is just an exact copy of the floor below with tough bricks. Except on the floor below, I closed off all the cardinal directions. This one I might add in an extra window space. No window facing this direction because that's the direction that the veins go, but the other three directions probably. Bit of safety railing, especially because if I put villagers up here, they're gonna walk off the side sometimes, and I don't want them to die. Okay, bring that up. Continuation of the supports down below, so it's got that continuity, the illusion of continuity and strength. What's your brick pillar doing? Well, it's resting on the brick pillar below. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, zap back to the door. Good old spruce. Now I'm just putting in that little doormat of trapdoors, because when I get villagers in here, I don't want them to exit and run around the countryside and get whacked by monsters. So I want them to stay inside of the windmill where it's nice and safe. They'll have free run of the whole windmill, but stay inside, boys. Okay. Also doing up above so it looks like the whole thing is finished and not just partial. There we go. Nice clean solid wall. And from the outside it's got a bit of an archway. Archways make it look structurally stronger. We'll come back to that later. It needs some kind of window or something. Use some walls to hang some lanterns off of. And we have to run around the whole outside, because if we don't, then that becomes, again, spawning ground for mobs at nighttime. Raise that up one. There we go. Thanks to the iron farm, which is right across the water, I have so much iron that lanterns are just much prettier than torches to me. And thanks to the iron farm, I can easily turn torches into lanterns. Lots of resources. That's most of the light. I'm thinking I might have to add just a touch more, because I don't want shadow areas for mobs. So that's all four sides there. And then at the corners, we'll put a little bit more light just to make sure it's covered. Zombies, go away. And you can see the slots for each of the windows. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put glass in or use fences. Fences work great for windows, but it kind of looks a little bit like bars. And glass, well, glass is nice. Haven't decided. Have not decided. Okay, so there's the shaft, and I've measured out where my center post for my windmill vanes will be. And then I'm just making a platform here. Gives it a bit of a supported gear look, and we'll tie that into the walls later. And then we'll run a shaft that intersects, and then some kind of transition gear so that the vertical and the horizontal can interact with each other. Now, it's Minecraft, so I don't have to worry about stuff actually moving, but let's go for the illusion that it would work. Run the shaft outwards. Suspend our disbelief a little bit more because we're using cubes for everything. Okay, we're going to need a big counterbalance on the other end. But not yet. Okay. Not completely liking that. So when the shaft runs, it'll turn a gear, and that gear will turn the vertical gear. No, I'm gonna have to change this up a bit. Just not sure exactly what direction I'm going yet. Gotta feel it out. So this is the counterbalance. And for the counterbalance, I just want it to basically look like a big metal ball. Counteract the weight of the big wooden weather vanes that'll be out the other side. Not weather vanes, windmill vanes. It's important that you take pride in your work, but never get stuck on something. Always be willing to change it or fix it. It's still yours. Do it right. A couple gear looking things. Not. It's close, but not quite right. Not quite right. Let's make an adjustment. Because that's the centerpiece there. That's where the center shaft will be. And then the gears will have to be before the actual transition shaft. Got to get the gear off the shaft itself. Because that just wouldn't work. Those can go. Alright. Get rid of the redundant block. Finish up the gear. Whoops. That's better. And that's facing the wrong way. And fixed. Okay, counterbalance might need a little bit more meat on the back of it because that shaft is going to be pretty long. But before we get to that, let's work on the other gear. So, windmill will turn the front gear, and then that will transition to the shaft that goes to the grindstone. You know what'll look better than big squares? Stairs. Because when you put the stairs next to each other, they kind of they'll adapt if you put the facing correctly next to each other, and it'll look a lot more circular than what I'm doing otherwise. So put one that way, and then when we go 90 degrees, that's the best we can do for a circle here. No? Kinda need some more material. Put the shaft back that way. That'll be buried, but we'll put one on top. Yeah. Okay. I think I need a bit more andesite stairs for this. Okay, back up we go. Again, the facing matters to make the stairs work. There, nice. That's starting to really look good. There we go. We got a gear sideways, gear out the front. And that, like I said, that counterbalance at the back over here, that's going to need some more meat. Because this thing's getting bigger. Okay. And there. Those two gears are done. Front gear, bottom gear. Bring the shaft all the way out. And if you don't know how far to go a little bit extra. You can always take the end off later. Now, if we're going to make a seal here, because there would be some kind of supporting mechanism to allow that shaft to turn without it being tough bricks holding it. So we're just going to put polished cobblestone there as like a big black rubber seal. Maybe some tarred up gears or whatever your imagination wants to put it at. But clearly some kind of transition piece to allow that drive shaft to go through the wall without wrecking your wall. And then I'll wind up trimming that with some more chiseled tuff later just to make it look like it's very well supported. Okay, beef up that tail piece, the counterbalance. Because there'll be a lot of weight forward, so it's going to need a lot of weight out back to balance that out. A little bit of the shaft sticking out the bend. This is one heck of a big decoration for a bunch of chests. But that's what we do. Okay. The only thing about building far away from everybody else is that I've got to kind of be independent because I don't want to keep running 1,000 blocks every time I need something. Which is good too. Bring the wall up another layer. Oh, perfect, because that'll be my chisel transition layer. And we'll make this floor like a double floor, so it'll be open all the way to the ceiling. But we're still going to follow our pattern of 3 blocks with chisel up. Chisel on the top and bottom of 3 rows of tough bricks. And then of course windows, lots of windows. I like windows. There we go. And carry that on all the way around. And this is a complete mirror of the circle below. You can see there's the chiseled tough bricks that are lining around the gear facing outwards. So it's a well-supported transition piece. And we'll just slap on some oxidized copper grates that we got from the trial chambers. And we'll make it look like the ends are capped and strengthened. Eventually we'll put that center post right up to the ceiling. So it's not, the apparatus isn't free floating. We got to put in some support looking stuff to this, and we'll work that out. We'll work something out for a support system. Copper grates. That'll be excellent supports. Because now instead of just a shaft floating there, it looks like it's supported, but still has enough room to rotate. And that also means I can adjust these safety rails a little bit here. Okay, and we'll carry that up a bit. The side with the stairs, that can keep the full rail though. We don't, like I said, we don't want the villagers falling down. Okay, coming along quite nicely. If you're still with me, thank you very much. 25 minutes into it, you Minecraft junkies. Love you all. Okay. We're gonna put a copper roof on this. Because I want to use half slabs, you can't use copper blocks, use cut copper. And it looks really good. Like the cut copper to me really looks like tiles. And you can see I am just mirroring the circle right below and finish that circle right off. And we'll do a half slab transition. Whoops, not full blocks, half slabs. Pick that up later. Yeah, and we'll just line the circle, and then we'll keep going towards the center, again with half slab increments. So back to our front door while we're working with the copper grates. Before I put them away, we'll just stick a couple here, and that's a good window right there. Nice. Windows. Okay, back to the half slabs on the roof. I'm loving copper, man. Well, I'm just loving it. And for whatever reason, it really matches lava well. That means I gotta make a copper dragon in the future. Copper scale dragon, breathing lava. Yep, That's not today's build though. Okay. So there we've got our building with a round ceiling on it. Let's take a look from up above. Up we go. Yeah, that's a nice circle there. Nice, beautiful copper circle. And you can see I threw some torches up there just to prevent mob spawning. Okay, the last piece to this is going to be the veins out the front. You can see we threw in chests all over the place because the 4 things that it'll store at the bottom will be wheat, carrots, potatoes, beets. Sweet berry bushes are another one. And melons, pumpkins. Lots of chests down there, lots of space. Okay. So we just added in a lot of copper grates for our support structure. And now all the gears and the shafts, they're not free floating. They look fully supported. We took that support all the way up to the ceiling. And it's looking good. Looking good. Looking like it could almost actually function. Nice. Grates around the safety area. Good to go. And then lots of room here. Lots of room where we can put in some beds and composters for farmer stations. And then, of course, the farmers will give me yummy, yummy emeralds for different foods that I trade with them. Okay. Last piece. Windmill veins. And that, okay, I'll put a link in the description to Diddy HD. He's the guy that I saw when he made his windmill. I didn't like his windmill at all, but I really liked the veins that he did. So I took the veins and I copied them. I'll put a link in the description for his tutorial. He'll give you a nice overview and even like a digital map on where to place the blocks. But it's basically one stair and then 2 blocks. 1 stair, 2 blocks, 1 stair, 2 blocks. And that's the pattern, and you repeat it for as far as you want to go, and then you cap the end with the 2 stairs. I'll show you in just a moment. There's the 1, 2 blocks, and then the end. Now, visually this would run right into the dirt, so I just gotta carve out enough dirt that it's got theoretically enough playroom to move that it wouldn't be hitting anything. That's super easy to do. I just carve out dirt until there's enough of a space. And we'll make this space curved as well. Okay. So now we can put the end cap onto here. And then after that, we add in fences. Okay. 2 fences on each of the solid blocks. 1, 2. And then carry up that double stair on each of the 2 blocks for each platform that we created. They'll look a little different once we start sticking wool on there, and wool is going to be the vane itself. These are the supporting arms, and then the wool will be the vanes. Okay, again, check out the Diddy HD video, link in description, for a really good detailed way of how to put those veins on. Because the end effect, there it is. That's what she looks like. And I thought those veins looked pretty good. It's got that illusion of movement, which is not always easy to accomplish in a game that's made out of giant cubes. So working with what we got, I like it. I'm happy. And this is just my food storage facility. But we're not just going to put it in a chest. No, 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 no. We're going to make a giant windmill. Yeah, that's where we put our chests of food. Then after that's done, we gotta build the farms to go with it. If you're still watching this, you guys are rock stars. We're over 30 minutes into this and you're still with me. Oh, you guys are awesome. Please like and subscribe. I love bringing you guys this stuff. The world needs more art in all of its forms. Until next time, bye bye.